In today's video, we're going to be going over 15 secrets you might have missed in the recent police and firefighter roleplay update. Now, there are definitely some very interesting and shocking ones towards the end of the video, so make sure that you guys stick around, and yeah, let's get straight to it. Alright, so starting out first, we have one in the police evidence room, I believe, which is hinting towards something, kind of like a crime group being organized in some secret sewers, it looks like. So let's go ahead and see where this is. So here we are in the evidence room of the police station, and we can see right here, it seems to be a sign right here, and it says hiding somewhere in the forest, in the sewers, active during the night. How many missing? Who are they? Are they linked to the agency? So it looks like they're trying to find a crime group that is hiding out in some sewers, which we will actually find a little bit later towards the video. So make sure that you guys stick around. And wanted, height and eyes, the whereabouts of this collector are unknown. Proceed with caution. So yeah, it's obviously a person that's very wanted, and maybe we could see how this unravels in later like roleplay updates. But it is clear that there's a crime group, you know, going on, I guess, in the sewers, and they really want to find them. So yeah, this is definitely very interesting. Moving on, while we're still here in the police station, now let me say this, not all of these are going to be super interesting or like aren't going to mean anything crazy, but some of these just might be fun, some of these might mean something. So yeah, kind of just a mix of both. But I believe in the second floor right here, there's a scale model of the old police station. Where is it? Okay, it's supposed to be right here, but it's not loading. Look, I'm literally, what the? All right, hopefully this works now. And yes, here it is, the old scale model of the wait for security. This was very buggy, did not have like any amount of detail like the one we have right now. Look at this, bro. Oh my god. But it's basically a whole replica. Doesn't have anything inside, but I mean, it's kind of accurate. Like the old one did not have anything inside, as we could see. But yeah, pretty cool. Basically an accurate like scale model of the wait for security old police station. This was low-key OG. It was in the game for a long time, so kind of nice that they kind of kept it as like memory and like, I don't know, something they could just look back at, you know, the OG police station. So yeah, pretty cool. It's actually crazy how much they improved from this to the current one that we're in right now. So yeah, now moving on to number 4, in the reception room, there's actually interesting, and they actually address something about the players that are asking for, you know, houses to actually be sold in Draven Empire, and this is basically what they're saying. So it's actually very interesting. Let me go ahead and find the reception room real quick, and yeah, here it is. Okay, if you can see right here, it says police banquet is canceled, thanks Steve. Number of people arrested for asking about selling houses, 19,345. And then yeah, this is kind of just like some random note that I guess, you know, would actually happen in the police station, but they're literally addressing the issue. They're like actually, you know, making a little joke about it. Number of people arrested for asking about selling houses, 19,345. I think that's pretty funny though. I think that's definitely very low. I feel like it's been a lot higher, but I mean, that's a pretty funny like Easter egg or mystery that you might have missed, like, you know, walking past by here. So yeah, now if you don't go too far, just right out here, the reception room, and we walk over here next to the jail cells, which are right here, and we can see there are 3 wanted papers over here. What the? Okay, 3 wanted papers. So right here seems we have ABC Glitch. He's 5'1", eyes are black, yapping excessively. ABC Glitch is wanted by the wait for police due to excessive yapping in his videos. So here we have ABC Glitch, and then this one I'm assuming is the one that they really want. These are like, this is like the highest up, the crime group that are hiding in the sewers, I believe, and it's kind of like, you know, a mystery. So I'm assuming this is the most highest up like person or group that they actually want. So maybe we could see in future updates what this will actually be. But yeah, then we have here 8 Eefy Rose, height 6'1", brown. How is it 6'1", bro? What the heck? Wanted for asking a lot of questions. ABF is notorious for asking questions. If you spawn him in the wild, run while you can. Do not ask him questions. Do not maintain eye contact. Just run. So it seems to be like some type of villain, some type of like, I don't know, creature you can't look at. I don't even know who this is, but it's definitely very interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this. So yeah, maybe in a future update we can actually see what person this is. The collector. Interesting. Very interesting. Now if we go ahead and head upstairs, we could see that we have this whole meeting room, and this is where everyone does their work. Obviously we see a bunch of computers here. They fill out like whatever they have to do. But if we look at the computers, you know, we could see a good amount of them that says, you know, police, wait for, city of wait for, you know, kind of normal like this. But then if we actually go ahead and look at some other ones, you can see it has some different things on it. So there seems to be Vulcans, which is a developer testing out the props. So we can see that is one of them. Very interesting. Let's see, what else can we see? Look right here, this is really random. I don't know if this is like Wish Tab working on a game. I don't know if this is supposed to be some type of hint to like something happening in the game, or maybe something Wish Tab is working on. We can see Unreal Engine right there. So I have no idea what this means. I mean, yeah, it just seems to be developing a game. I have no idea who took the screenshot, but it's definitely very interesting. But if you keep looking around, boom, all of these are normal. All of these are normal pretty much. Yeah, but we could see right here we have another screenshot of Borges, car to the car, all them people, and yeah, it's pretty funny. He's saying someone is hacking. And if you go over to this computer here, we see wait for. Could this be a new hint to the new map? I don't know. This could be hinting towards future DE related images, notable moments, and possible developments of some builds. If you could see right here, this is kind of random, you know, some funny Discord comments. We have Wish Tab. Wait, I'm actually noticing things as I'm doing this. There's a ladybug right here. There's 2 pictures of cats. I'm not sure if that's Wish Tabs. You can see right here that we have like a black fedora. I don't know if it's fedora. I actually forgot what it's called. Okay, I'm definitely butchering that, but yeah, we can see right here that we have like the three, I think it's a domino hat, whatever you call it. It's actually interesting because it's matching with Wish Tap's thing, obviously. We have Wish Tap's cat right here. We have 3 books, but there is one that is the most interesting out of all of these. I'm not gonna go over all of them. And right here, kind of in the middle, there's a picture of a bug, and it says September 5, which would be, I'm assuming, falling on a Friday. Let me actually go ahead and check right now. September 5 is on a Friday, so this is trying to hit towards the Nets update. Now, I did ask Wish Tap if this was Bugatti, because that was obviously my first thought, and Wish Tap said no. So honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think it's gonna be that big of an update. I think September 5 might just literally be some bug fixes, like major bug fixes maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But they did drop like a little teaser kind of like thing, which is gonna be for the Nets update, and it looks to be like a very, very blurred out car. So let me know what you guys could think this is. I have honestly no clue. I'm honestly gonna have to make like a whole other video, so let me know what like car brand, or you know, what you think this is actually hinting towards. So yeah, now while we're up here, if you go to the Chief's office and we go ahead and open it up, things are pretty normal. We have this random AI picture. I don't even know, like, holy AI, like what am I even looking at here? But we can see right here when we sit down, it says Brian Widefield and keep calm and wave to Kevin. I did try searching his name up and like literally nothing came up, so I guess this is hinting towards the chief of office, which I guess would be this person, and that is kind of like his name right here. And we can see it says keep calm and wave to Kevin. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but I guess it's like a funny thing, you know, going on. I have no clue, but let me know what you guys think about this. Now let's go ahead and go to the fire station, which has the most interesting ones by far. The last 2 in this video are going to be very, very interesting. We're actually coming up on it, so let's go ahead and see. Bro, this place is so big, I'm like still trying to find everything. Yeah, here it is, sleeping quarters. And if we actually look in here, we could see the Reston Hotel is set to be demolished. Nightcaller book signing in November. So basically in November, this building, which we've had for a very long time, is going to be demolished. So this could be hinting towards a new map. This could be a whole new map hint, basically saying in November this is going to be demolished. Maybe some other buildings are going to be demolished, and we're going to be having the revamp. Now you guys know how Java and Empire are. They promised to revamp and it never happened. So I mean, it'd be very ideal if we got it towards the end of this year, or like maybe early next year. I have no clue, but I think more realistically it could be maybe early next year. Maybe in November they're just completely getting rid of this and making a whole new hotel with a lot more detail, like they did with the police and the fire station. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Could this be like a new map hint, or they're just replacing this building? Let me know what you guys think. Now somewhere around here there's actually like a little hint, which is actually suggesting that there could be future roleplay kind of events or like stuff going on. Let me go ahead and find it for you guys real quick. Okay, so here it is, City of Waitford alerts, and we can see structure fire, fire alarm, medical emergency, and traffic collision. So could this be like future roleplay events and like stuff that's gonna happen, and maybe they're gonna add like a medical emergency, you know, aspect of things? I feel like this could definitely hint towards like future roleplay jobs and future roleplay events. So let me know what you guys think about it. Fire alarm, traffic collision, structure fire. I think this one right here is definitely one of the most interesting. I feel like we have a good chance of seeing like a medical emergency building in the future with like medical emergency stuff, obviously, that could actually be hinting towards like, you know, a new building or new like roleplay event or roleplay building. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now if you go back to the police station real quick, we're gonna go to the police station and we're probably gonna go back to the fire station, but this one's very, very random. Let's go ahead and go over here to the jail cells. Here we have the wanted pictures. If we go over here to the jail cells, let's go ahead and open this up, and we can see these are pretty normal, pretty bland, nothing too crazy. Honestly, kind of nice for a jail cell in my opinion. But if we go in this one, we can see we have this random AI picture of, you know, what it looks to be like 3-4 robbers, you know, escaping. We have this police guy right here in the back, which is, you know, probably about to shoot them, as we could see. So yeah, this is very interesting. We have a watch guy right here, and yeah, this is very blatantly AI. This doesn't really mean anything, but I mean, it's just kind of funny. They have some like AI pictures just posted up, kind of spread out in the police and the fire station, which is very, very random. But yeah, now if you go back to the first floor of the fire station, I know we're like kind of, you know, flipping around back and forth. This should actually be kind of like a little like, you know, mystery. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything in my opinion, but it is kind of interesting. And where is it? Right here on this printer, we could see that we have this picture of this girl with her bike right here, basically just posted up taking a picture. This doesn't really mean anything, but it is something that you might miss, and that's kind of like, you know, the point of the video. So it is something that you might have missed when you like actually walk in here. Very, very random, doesn't really mean anything, but I guess, you know, it's here if you want to look at it. I don't know. Now let's go ahead and go upstairs over to the gym, and I believe right here we could see that Wait for Coffee increases prices. Wish Tap has been found guilty of tax fraud. This is pretty funny. So Wait for Coffee has increased prices, it seems to be. Wish Tap has been guilty of tax fraud, which is the main developer, you know, producer for the game currently. So that's pretty funny. It looks like with all the stuff they have going around, like all the TVs and all the different like little news, they have seemed to be building kind of a storyline going on, maybe heading more towards the new map, which is also pretty cool. So we were getting kind of a storyline that's kind of being built, which is cool, and I guess we're finding out more lore about the game, kind of stuff going on currently. So yeah, that's pretty cool, honestly. I do actually like it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Now this one isn't really crazy. I think we're on number 13 if I'm not mistaken, but if you actually look, you might actually miss this, and there's firefighter hats all over the fire like police station, obviously, you know, the fire station. I don't know why I just said police station, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious in a place like this is going to be there, but we could see right there we have some. Boom, pretty cool. There we go. We have another one here. So yeah, they're kind of just scattered around randomly. Pretty funny. You know, does make a lot of sense in a fire station. So yeah, honestly pretty cool. Now, this is where things really get interesting. Let's go ahead and go all the way upstairs. And I actually did talk about this in my update video. So we're going up the helipad in the watchtower area. So let's go ahead and see this real quick. And we can see right here, city of wait for emergency alarm, out of order. Put these to all fires, put on all fire alarms, only press for emergencies. And it's out of order, of course. I wish I could actually press it. But something which actually gives us a little bit more lore. Oh, we can see these things here. I don't even know what this really means, but it's pretty cool. But if we actually go down a little bit, we can actually find out some more lore about this, what the whole button thing kind of means. Let me actually go ahead and find it, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lost here. There's so much like actual stuff here. I don't know if it's in the sleeping quarters. I feel like it could be in the sleeping quarters. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is in the sleeping quarters. Okay, I was actually right. So we could see, oh, I'm turning the lights off. You can see right here the button, and we get more contents on it. How do we make it work? Looks like we have a whole mathematic equation. You forgot to carry the 7. How about just a sticky note? Great idea. Agreed. Why didn't I think of this? You're the smartest guy in the room, John. Agree to disagree. So I don't really know what this means. I guess it kind of helps us understand it more, but I mean, it's basically all we need to know. City of wait for emergency alarm. I do think it's very interesting that they added it to the game, because I feel like in the future it could be implemented and they could use it, and it'd be, I guess, great for roleplay and very, very interesting in future roleplay updates. Because the update we had today, probably yesterday when you're watching, is definitely going to be very, very first of many, and there's definitely going to be a lot more lore and a lot more information dropped about the whole thing going on. Now, this is by far the most interesting one. This is the one that I'm most excited about. Now, if you guys remember, I believe it was around the first actual, you know, like sneak peek or mystery, sorry, secret, whatever you want to call it, I actually showed you guys. And it was talking about how there's a crime group that seemed to be hiding in the sewers. Very, very interesting. So, sewers, where could it be? And it's actually right here. Look at this. So, if we drop down right here, what the? Look, we just dropped down over here, and it seems to be we have this whole secret basement here. Like, look at this whole cathedral, and this is where, you know, quote unquote, the crime group or whatever they're looking for seems to be hiding, or, you know, they're investigating, which is right under the fire station, which is crazy. And then right here in the middle, we have this random police hat. I don't know why it's here, but I mean, this could mean maybe the crime group actually took out a police officer, just left it here. I don't know. You never know. I mean, I guess we're gonna find out more, but it's crazy, like interesting. All the way up here, we have a whole secret basement thing. Let me see if I can get up and get down real quick. All right, so let's try this again. We're gonna go down here, and boom, you fall straight into the sewer. And yeah, I mean, pretty cool. I just kind of want to show the animation, but yeah, it is definitely by far the most interesting one in my opinion. And that is basically all of the 15 secrets that you might have missed in the recent police firefighter roleplay update, whatever you want to call it. So yes, this is very interesting. Let me know if you guys want me to make a part 2. I actually did notice while making this video I missed a lot, so I could probably stack up another 10 secrets. So let me know if you guys actually really enjoy this. Show some love, show some comments, you know, subscribe, like, show me some interaction that you guys actually want me to do a part 2. And I'm actually down, bro, because there's definitely some other stuff that I've missed. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments which secret you found the most interesting, and yeah, let me know if I should make a part 2. And that is pretty much it for today's video. Have a good one, everybody, and bye.